My name's Julie and thank you for joining me for another Plan With Me video. Today I'm going to be working on my to-do page for the month of April. At the start of every month I make a currently page. If you're new to planning, a currently page goes at the start of each month and just has a list of things that you are currently doing. You can choose the prompts yourself. So for example, I've got currently enjoying, planning, watching, feeling, hoping, and I always include this in the news section to keep a record of events in the UK and in the world. Alongside my currently page, I always make a matching task page where I list key tasks that I'm hoping to complete in the month. I'm a bit of a procrastinator, and so I find that listing my priorities for each month gives me a way of keeping them to the forefront of my mind, and I know I'm going to have to come back to the page and hopefully tick off the tasks, so it really keeps me focused. Here's an example of my pages for February. So you can see this was my currently page, and then on this side I made a coordinating page with different areas and different tasks to be achieved, and at the end of the month I was able to tick off or cross the things that I had done or hadn't done. As you can see, I make both pages to match, so I enjoy using the same stickers to make coordinating pages. I went with a bee theme for this month's spread, and I printed my own stickers on the computer and coordinated them with these beautiful florals from the Happy Planner flower book. So I'm going to be working on my to-do page and using some of the same elements in this page today. I'm using paper from this Stay Wild guided journal that I bought last year. Inside it has pages that have prompts on for you to fill in, but it also has a lot of just plain dot grid paper, if I can find it here, and I found that really useful this year for making any special pages, particularly these currently and to-do pages every month. Let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is take this across the top here so that I have that matching element on the page. I don't want to make this page exactly the same as this one, but I want it to have some similarities and obviously the same thing. When I make stickers on the computer, I print them out on sticker paper. You can just print them out on ordinary paper and then stick them on with glue, but I just find it's a little bit more convenient to do it this way. I find the dot grid paper useful because you can line up and it just helps you to get things straight when you're sticking, and I can be a little bit fussy about things being straight, so it just helps. Just trim off the edges with my titanium Westcott scissors. Doesn't really matter what scissors you have, but I find that these are quite sharp and useful. Just a little edge there that needs trimming. And I'm being really fussy, there's a little bit sticking up there. The washi I used came from Etsy, from a shop called Gretel Creates. I'm just going to get the other paper, make sure I line it up. I don't shop on Etsy an awful lot because I'm a member of, I suppose, what you might call one of their rivals, folksy.com, which no one's really ever heard of. But I know there's a lot of talk at the moment about Etsy and shops going on strike. It is rather expensive, and I tend to prefer Folksy as it's a lot more supportive. Folksy is just a UK platform, although you can sell internationally. I just sell within the UK at the moment. But on Folksy they are very strict about things being genuinely handmade, and I think that's quite important. In this scrapbook pad I bought recently, there's this Beautiful card, and I would like to use that on the page if I can, so I'm just going to get that. I love scrapbook pads from Die Cuts with a View. I use them in my scrapbooking and also card making for pretty backgrounds for cards, and they're one of my favourite things to buy. If you saw my last video, you will remember that it took me ages to decide how I wanted to arrange the hexagons. So I'm not going to spend ages today. I like that little arrangement, so that's what I'm going to be going with, I think, today. But this time I'll be using the black rather than the yellow ones. I've stuck those down, and now looking at it, it does feel like this is quite bare compared to this page. And I think it would just look a bit odd if I don't bring the florals down the spine on this side. So I'm going to do that next. I'm not sure yet whether I will want to go along the bottom and the sides as well. I think we'll just hold off on that for a while. I did really love how this page turned out. Really thought it was pretty. So I would like to make this page look just as good. Not sure that's a bit big. Sometimes I stick the whole sticker on and trim off the edge, and other times I take the sticker and cut it in half and do it that way. Also, I'm using up some of the pieces from when I cut them off last time. So no sticker wasted in my spreads. This should be the last one. And then I can just trim them off. I think I probably will carry on with the florals, maybe just up to here and that little piece there, just to match it up. So I'll stick this on and then add the flowers on the top. So I'm not sure when this video will be going out. Hopefully it's not too far into April, but I've got a little bit behind lately. So I have a little update about the spring release sticker book situation that was going on for those of us in the UK. We weren't able to get hold of the spring release from Joanne, and I contacted them a couple of times and they sort of gave some sort of vague reply that didn't say they weren't going to get hold of the stuff and send it here, but they didn't say they were. Anyway, the good news is it's finally on the website and available to buy for those of us in the UK, and I haven't checked from other locations, but hopefully for other international planners as well. So really pleased about that. I'm not in a position to buy at the moment because I'm trying to have a no spend April. But I'm quite relieved in a way that they didn't have a great offer on. At the moment the books are reduced, but not the sort of price that I would be looking to spend. When I got the Miss Maker release last year, they had a special offer and you could also get your 20% off, and I ended up getting sticker books for something ridiculous like about £7 for brand new sticker books. So I'm going to be holding out for a good offer. I'm sure one will come along, hopefully in May. That would be perfect. I started off with a wish list of about, I think it was about 6 or 7 books, and then I crossed a few off in my head as I watched the flip throughs. But then since then I've seen lots of lovely planner spreads on YouTube and Instagram, which has of course made me think again about which books I would like to have. Currently I have Wild Plans, and the others that I was tempted by were Playful Tile, Cheerful Seasons, Modern Wild. I think that's probably my top ones. Oh, and the Teeny Florals I've seen some lovely spreads with, so I'm not sure how many I will end up getting. Let's see how good I can be. Let me know in the comments which ones you would really recommend buying. I think I might add a floral here. I don't like the edge of the card being here. So I'm just going to see what this looks like if I just put this floral here. And I think that looks fine. So I just maybe need a quote before I do the writing. I made this Be Happy in the same font as the April currently, so I might as well use that up. Maybe just here. Don't know why that won't stick down. It looks a little bit empty up here, so in the productivity book, which is an oldie but goodie, one of the original books I think, found this Plan Your Dreams, so I thought I would just put that up here. And just add a little flower to the corner here. And I think we're done. So I won't fill it in on camera. I do a flip through of my planner at the end of each month, so you will get to see it all filled in and see whether I've ticked off any of the things that I set myself as goals for the month. But I'm really pleased with these pages. Let's just trim off that bit at the bottom. Oh, that's live TV again. That's the only thing when you cut stickers up and stick them back in the book, they don't always keep as sticky as they should. Sometimes I think I should edit out when things go wrong, but I'm sure the same sorts of things happen to you all the time, so I'm not going to do that. I've got my Craftelier 9-hole punch and I've taken the back off so that I can line up the holes. This went wrong on my last video, so we'll see if I can get it right this time. I think it probably needs a bit of a clean. So you just line up. It's quite tricky actually because I can't see any of the holes. I think I can just about make out the first one, but it's very sticky. So here goes, hoping this is not going to be a disaster. No, it seems to match. Phew, sighs of relief all around. Let's see what it looks like in the planner. This is my planner that I'm using at the moment. See, I've got bits of stickers everywhere. And let's hope the pages will go in okay without the stickers popping off. Looks good so far. And there it is. Really happy with it. Really looking forward to filling it in and getting myself motivated for the month ahead. I hope you've enjoyed watching how I make my matching task page for the month and will join me again soon for another plan with me. In the meantime, happy planning, take care and see you soon.